What's good, YouTube? I'm here back again once again today, people. Today, we are here for some more Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon news, theory, speculation, analysis, getting down to the nitty-gritty, about to whip up a hypothesis, a fucking bibliography, a thesis statement, multiple body paragraphs, and a nice little conclusion as well. Yeah. And of course, you know how these go down. We're joined by that nigga Numb Nexus.
Hi, hello.
And Dad Nigga Sacred Fire.
Hi.
Oh my god, you talking, oh my god, you talking, oh my god.
Y'all okay?
Anyways, we've done these in the past, you guys. Nexus, how did you describe this just now before we started recording? What are we about to do?
We're
about to be up here with some black, passionate debate and discussion.
Yeah, talking about all this Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon stuff. It's been like a month and a half, 2 months or so since the last one. So it's been a minute. We have a lot of new information, a lot of new things we need to get down to the nitty gritty with. So if you guys are excited for some passionate black debate, and you're hyped for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which especially after this last trailer, I am.
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially after this last one, this is gonna be a long.
I want you to know, I dead ass. When you were getting it done, saying hit the like button or whatever, I was gonna ask we should start it off by saying how excited we were after that last trailer, because this one actually made it for people. This one made it for people. That shit was amazing.
Yeah. Anyways, hit the like button. Check out Nick and Nexus' channel linked below. Get all the promo shit out of the way. Let's dive into it. I got everything lined up. We got this. Let's start with the one thing that I know you guys cannot wait for. Oh my goodness. You can ride the waves with Valentine Surf.
Look. I actually like this feature. I saw this shit, two things, right? Number one, that OST was bomb fire.
Yeah.
And the second thing, this shit was raw as fuck. I wasn't ready for it. I like
the details. I like the details for it, where essentially that's how you travel in between islands. You play the little mini game,
right? And
then that's when you get to that's when you get to the next island afterwards. I like that. I like that a lot. It's just dope. It's just a dope feature. It's nothing. It's revolutionary in terms of just the scale of Pokemon games and how you don't need surf anymore, but then it's just something to show aesthetic wise. It's really good. It really
is. It looks insane. The one thing I liked is for me as an avid Sonic player is it had the whole little style point every time he did it. So every time that this Mantine would do the flips and turns.
Well, I think that's a specific contest, a mini game. It's not just you get on Mantine, you can do all this shit.
No, I know it's style points, and then I think you're rewarded with a new board. Because or they have other boards or some shit like that. There was a screenshot where they had other boards, like a Luminion board and stuff like that they had.
In the shop and shit.
And I don't know if you're rewarded by what exactly, but I don't know.
Maybe that's how you get the Mantine Poke Ride.
It's a cool and interesting new Poke Ride, but the one thing I just can't get over is the fact that it's a fucking Mantine, dog.
Okay,
water type is the biggest type in the game. Literally, water type Pokemon dominate Pokemon.
It's true.
Why Mantine, dog?
No, I can actually tell you why. Because Mantine has been getting nothing but appreciation and love from Alola. He got a massive dookie buff in Sun and Moon, and on Ultra Sun and Moon, they're giving your boy a feature to you.
I mean, I'm just saying, I could ride on the back of Kyogre before.
No, that'd be. Oh my god, chill. That'd be cool.
I could ride on Kyogre. I could ride on a Sharpedo. I could
ride on a Gyarados and raw shit.
That's what I'm saying. Can we ride on I'm not hating on the feature. Don't get me wrong. It's cool. It's just one of those things where it's you see what you get and now you imagine what could have been. Kind of.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm looking at it. It's Mantine. What? What? Why Mantine? Out of all the water types?
Especially how in Oris they had the Sharpedo, where it's hey, you go faster.
You even have the Sharpedo too, and Sun and Moon as well.
Yeah, we have the Lapras ride and the Sharpedo.
Yeah. So it's does this turn off the Lapras?
They should have made the surfing one. They should have made the surfing one Sharpedo, and they should have let you ride on a Gyarados to break rocks.
No, that sounds like overkill.
That would have been lit.
That sounds like some overkill.
No, I'm talking about run up and break the shit out of some rocks, dog. That's what I'm talking about.
Gyarados would break the whole river, dog.
Actually, no, it doesn't make a difference. Never mind. I don't know. Either way, Mantine Ride, it's cool. It's an actual nice new mini game feature, that I'm down with, because out of all the mini games that we get in Pokemon, how many of these sit there and be like, yo, this is great, I'm having fun?
Honestly, you're right. Not much.
Yeah.
Not much, honestly. I mean, I was just sucking that OST. I need that. I'm
just saying. I was entertained for about a week with the puzzles in Pokemon Amiibo and X and Y first came out. But before that, only thing that was dope, and I don't care what you say, Voltorb Flip. Voltorb Flip will forever and always.
It was cool.
Dog.
As an individual, wasn't nuts about it, but I respected what it did.
I never even knew that was even a thing.
Bullshit.
Wow.
I never.
Gen 2,
bro. You have
Gen
gone
2?
into the casino and you clicked on the machines.
I don't play those mini games.
Bullshit.
I don't.
Bullshit.
Last time I played any of the mini games in the games was probably the Casino and Fire Red Leaf game, and that was when the games like were out. I don't play the mini games. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. I remember you did the Voltorb Flip thing, and I was like, "Where is this game even from?" I thought it was an actual spin-off game. I didn't know. Why you gotta hate me, dog? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Moving on to our next picture. Damn it. Speaking of mini games, I have been given a lot of reprimanding.
Oh.
About this next. Speaking of mini games, we have the Alola Photo Club. Now, when they first revealed this in the trailer, I just flat out said, "Yo, it's dumb as shit. You can code all this in the game, but you didn't do shit for Zygarde.
Why are you so hostile?
You code all of this in the game, but you didn't do shit for Zygarde." And I literally shouted, "No one cares about this." And to my surprise, there were plenty of people who apparently care about this.
I think it's the casual Pokemon fans. Like you know how I can understand why, because like a lot we all play Pokemon for different reasons. Especially us, we let's play Nuzlocke, do all this extra stuff, and it's like then you have like the casual guys who like just play it just to play it, and is that one big playthrough, and it's just something to do, I guess, to hold them off for like the next couple of months.
I was a little indifferent with this. Low key, I kind of fucked with it because when they showed off some of the things that you can do, like it looked kind of cool, dude. Like
I didn't really care.
Pose for your pictures, and then you can apply stickers.
Like edit them. Like this is basically a Snapchat filter. We in Snapchat, boys.
Snapchat and Alola. Okay.
I mean, I fucked with it. I saw the Pikachu suit with the Mimikyu, and I'm like, that shit got a snack. I mess with this dude. Let's do it.
I saw it, and I was pretty much the same thing about like I was in the middle. I was like, I don't care. I guess it's fun for some people who are like be interested in it. Would I do it for a playthrough? I'll spend like 5 minutes on it and be like, hey, just to show it off. Other than that, never mind. I would.
This nigga paused and took a selfie at every photo opportunity.
Watch this. Believe me when I say this. When Oris came out and you know how he updated the contest, I actually had a whole episode just for the contest.
No, everyone does that.
No, exactly. So it's like like I said, it'd be one of those things. It'd be one of those things where it's like you just show it off just for the feature.
Yeah, this is gonna be that one. This is the one time thing. Like it's gonna be forgotten in the next 2 months once the game's out.
Well, let me know in the comment section, you guys, specifically on this, because like I said, I am in the majority. I'm afraid to say that.
Yeah, no, it is the majority. It is the majority.
He about to get bodied,
who don't give a shit about it, but I guess there are more people that actually do give a shit about the Alola Photo Club than I thought. So let me know. But moving on to our next set of images, this is where we're getting into the real nitty gritty, the real juice mcgoose.
Oh,
what's going on?
No! I saw this. Oh no! This is
okay, so to the worlds that await beyond. In Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon, you'll be able to ride on the backs of the legendary Pokemon Solgaleo and Lunala to travel through an Ultra Wormhole and reach the worlds that lie beyond. The Ultra Wormholes are strange pockets of space that have been seen in the Alola region before. In Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, players saw a hint of the worlds that could lie beyond them, but most of the truth remains shrouded in mystery.
First reaction.
This is one of the coolest features they ever put into
You
Pokemon.
can even go to the home world of the mysterious Ultra Beasts.
This right here, one of the coolest things they've ever put into any Pokemon game. This shit is raw as like you're literally going through dimensions. This shit is cool as fuck. Fuck Oris, where you go into space. Fuck that shit. We're going into dimensions, dude.
It's when everybody first saw this, everybody, including myself, because the first trailer that came out was a Japanese one that they showed off at the little game show thing, and everybody's first reaction was, "Oh my god, you could travel in between like wormholes," and that's amazing. And so it's like, I think what got me 100% stuck on it was when they actually started showing the world, and you saw like Celesteela's world, you saw Nihilego's, you saw
seeing all the worlds of scenery, dog.
Did you get the one for what's her face? What's that one that was like Lucamine? Pheromosa's world, like in the back of her or whatever. It's
all I see. There's this one that looks like a jungle. There's this one that looks like
the one that's like
there was one
that looks like Mercury.
Yeah,
if you extended gameplay.
Yeah, there's the extended Japanese gameplay trailer that has like screenshots of all the worlds. It shows like the Circuitry one. It shows the
Celesteela's might be one of the most messed up ones.
His is like damn near like he's dead as just volcanoes. And it's just like
Buzzwole had the one of volcanoes, and Celesteela was the one who was chilling all the way in the back, literally bursting geysers back there.
I'm like it's number steam and shit. I want you to know this is hands down the best, like the best thing they've ever added in Pokemon.
Yes. I don't wanna burst your bubble, but the first thing that comes to mind when I see this, number one, can Lunala do a barrel roll? Because it's
do a barrel roll.
Number two, because obviously that's cool. That's how you're gonna get to different dimensions and yada yada yada. But number two, what I want to know, or what I'm gonna say, this is my hypothesis. I think all of this, as cool as it may be, is 100% post game.
You know what it is? I agree.
No.
I agree.
Because Pete, in Sun and Moon, we did the whole post game storyline where you had the different chapters and you went into all the different ones. But that's because in the storyline they all came down, right? And that's how you caught the different Ultra Beasts.
Yeah.
But we know already, which we're gonna talk about here soon enough, we have new Ultra Beasts in this game. That are going to be a part of this storyline. I'm not saying that the old Ultra Beasts aren't going to be a part of this storyline.
It's just the new ones as well. That's it.
I feel like this is their way of adding on to the post game and to make it so that you can get the Ultra Beasts in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
I agree.
So I feel like we'll use this feature in the story.
But more after
game. Yeah, 100%.
Or some shit. But in order to catch all the Ultra Beasts and visit these different worlds, I feel like that's 100% after game.
No, I think it's after game as well, because like we did this, like I keep referencing Oris, because Oris is kind of like this, where you go into space in the after game and face the Pokemon. So it's like I 100% think this is after game. I don't think this will have anything to do with the story. What's the point in going mid-story into their alternate dimensions? Just to what? Just to what? Stop them in their world and not in our world anymore. So
I don't know. I feel like it'll be post game. I feel like it'll be. And the other thing that is very interesting is that if you peep the picture of us riding on Solgaleo, like specifically, we're wearing the Ultra Recon Squad gear. Which is
when you're on Solgaleo. Yep, that is
interesting to me because we've been introduced to a new team being the Ultra Recon Squad, and the question is, are they good? Are they bad? Are they evil? What are we doing? But now we're dressed up as them. So, are we good? Are we bad? Are we evil? What is life? Are we living? That's the real question. Are you living your life to the full?
This is getting deep. Holy shit.
I think at first when you like meet them is when it's like, oh hey, we're just, you know, because you see them multiple times trying to get to Cosmog, and like you see Cosmog like with you for a good amount of the trailers, and it's like, hey, these aura readings are, you know, maybe an effect of that one, and it's more so talking about, you know, the fact that Cosmog is with you now, maybe Lily's with you with Cosmog also. So I think maybe what they're trying to do is try to get Cosmog same way that Team Aether was trying to do it.
Well, it's interesting because we've been introduced to a new place called Ultra Megalopolis.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful.
And the story behind that is actually really crazy.
It is really crazy.
There's a lot that goes with it. Because number one, the story behind it is Necrozma stole the light from that place.
Yep.
And I don't know if you guys realize, but in the trailer, like that big tower you walk up to is actually like a giant tower of floodlights.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like it's actually a pitch black world.
Mm-hmm.
So Necrozma's taking their light. So the question now becomes: is Necrozma attempting to do the same to us?
No.
That's
exactly what's going on.
That's exactly what's going on.
There is the English translations for
all the text that we saw in the Japanese
trailers.
Yep.
And it was Necrozma's trying to steal this world's light, and we have to stop it. That's why they're here.
Oh, not to mention as well that scene where Lucimin is on the ground, translated to that the darkness is about to be swallowed again. Or
yeah, like it gets to a point where Necrozma is actually gonna take the light this time.
Yep, he's gonna take the light. And my little thing is that the armor with him like can hold in the light. I mean, you've seen the trailer. This nigga grabs the sun. He grabs
he
the sun.
takes this shit. Like he
the
leaves.
sun.
Like,
How is he
really,
bigger than the sun?
Like he takes that shit, dog.
I don't even think. Maybe it wasn't the sun. It was just a ball of light. But I thought it was the sun. I was sitting there like he's grabbing the sun. Fuck anything else. We're all dead.
Well, that's the first thing that comes with Ultra Megalopolis. The second is we have the Ultra Recon Squad, which is like I don't know if you guys realize that they're aliens.
Yeah, they're aliens. Yeah,
Like, they're actually aliens. They're not from Alola. Which, I mean, I guess that's more so thinking directly like Alola to space. We're not necessarily going to space.
they're from a whole different
it's
dimension.
Like a different, like a different
Dimension.
dimension.
They're aliens. They're actually aliens.
Yeah.
They're actually aliens. Like that. Like it's
Doug,
really dope.
I understand what
They're
about this.
they're not the Aether Foundation.
But what you also gotta realize, we have 3 teams in this region. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah,
What you also gotta
Team
realize, is that it's not all 4. There's 2 in each game.
Yeah, there's 2 exclusive
Yeah,
ones.
the 2 exclusives. Yeah.
And it makes me mad because the Ultra Moon ones are dope.
You
Yeah.
damn right. That chick
You
is
wanna talk about
nuts.
dope.
snack? I was gonna say you want to
They're
talk about
really
snack.
dope, dog.
She's
They
a
really
snack.
dope. She's a baddie.
No, you know what's crazy though? While we continue this conversation, in 2017, we're sitting here talking about aliens and Pokemon. Just let that sink in.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive, man. What a time to be alive.
Man.
So what's the idea here? If they're from Ultra Megalopolis, we have the story of Necrozma.
Okay.
How does the Ultra Recon Squad relate?
I think they're
at
trying
some
to
point.
stop him, maybe.
Okay, so I think at some point, Lucamine probably comes in contact with these guys. I think because you just remember she goes on about.
Yeah, she looks like she got
how,
defeated by them.
Not even that. Like she goes on about how in the original story she talks about how her husband was interested in Ultra Beast and she furthered that research. And it's like, hey, we got into ultra space, but it's like we met these new guys because they've already established there's more to the ultra space than just Nihilego's world. So now it's like, okay, look, we met these recon squad guys and they're helping us, but they come to find out there's a lot more to the ultra space that is what we know. Because hey, while you guys are trying to establish and basically bring these ultra beasts into your world, don't do that because Necrozma is gonna come and take your light to basically fuck with them even more. So now it's like, hey, this is bad. Like what you're doing is wrong. Stop doing that.
What I want you to explain, what's the connection between Necrozma and the Ultra Beast?
Because Necrozma is supposed to battle the Ultra Beast.
Because hold on. But what you were saying just now is they were researching Ultra Beast that somehow attracted Necrozma and he stole the light from that world.
Here's what I think it is. And I know it's gonna be bold saying it.
I'm not.
I know it's gonna be a bold saying it. He's an Ultra Beast. And here's what made me think this. All right. Here's what made me think this because in the original games they said they weren't sure he's an Ultra Beast. Here's what
they're gonna confirm that in this game.
No, think this. He came out of a wormhole himself. Only Ultra Beasts can do that. Just to think about that. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, so Nala." Spoilers. They're Ultra Beasts. But Necrozma himself came out of a wormhole at the Altair. So it's like only Ultra Beasts are able to open up wormholes or pass through wormholes, right? From the story that we learned of Sun and Moon. Necrozma himself came out of one. I genuinely believe that the armor is preventing him from being detected as an Ultra Beast. He's an Ultra Beast. I genuinely believe it.
But
the thing about Necrozma is he came from the ground.
No. But even then, that doesn't change anything. Why does it matter if his armor keeps him from being detected as an Ultra Beast? He didn't give a shit. He's stealing lights from worlds.
I was gonna say he's taking shit.
Well, maybe he's got some overall plan, dude.
My thing is Necrozma is like this humongous threat. Like we all thought it was gonna like stop some shit. No, like he's actually the antagonist,
the evil guy. Yeah,
he's the one that's taking everything from everybody. And they've already taken the light from the Recon Squad's world or part of Ultra Space. And it's like, hey, maybe they're finally gonna like Nexus said, maybe they're gonna confirm that he's an Ultra Beast now, just in their own like unique way, because we only know him as a legendary Pokemon.
The whole thing though behind him taking the light, I feel like he needs the light. That's why he's taking it. I feel like he needs it. When you look at this dude's sprite animation, he always has a headache. He looks like he's in pain or something like that. So maybe he needs the light to sustain or something like that. Who knows? Like he could just need his light, have it absorbed or something within him, keep him sustained, keep him chill. I don't know. Maybe he could be some generic anime plot.
That nigga Galactus, dog. That nigga is Galactus. I don't care.
He could be on some anime plot and try and connect all of the dimensions together as one. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
That'd be fucked up.
I don't know. To me, I think for the storyline so far, Ultra Beasts just don't tie in for me just yet, because like
their purpose makes no sense.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to. This goes back to the question I asked originally.
He asked me.
Like what does that have to do? Why are they in Alola? That's the question I'm asking. Why is the Ultra Recon Squad in Alola?
Like, why do they give a fuck about
my only thought to that is maybe they just have some type of purpose for Necrozma. Like, you know how he wants to take light? Maybe they're like, we're gonna go ahead and help him take this light.
Maybe they think that Cosmog can help prevent Necrozma from stealing the light.
Well, no. I think that's what it is. I think Necrozma stole the light from the. Okay, so this just, you have to accept the fact that it's a coincidence. Luzamine and the Ultra Recon Squad are doing the exact same thing, looking, investigating Ultra Beasts. Somehow, maybe they made a connection. That's how you know about the other worlds, or they're aware of each other's world, I should say. Maybe Luzamine helps them get to this world, since we see them in one of the screenshots in the Aether Paradise. You know, maybe that's how it works. And it would just so happen to be a disaster that Necrozma was in their world, took their light, yada yada yada. Now they're in need of a new world, possibly. They don't seem to be malicious, so I don't think that's gonna be it. But they are on the hunt for Ultra Beasts to help them in their world, and they find out about Necrozma being in Alola. So now it's one of those things where it's like they want to get their light back, so they have a reason to fight alongside us against Necrozma, and at the same time they save Alola in the process.
So they're helping us.
Which is why which is why, I mean, that's the only way. I mean, unless,
yeah,
I mean, to be fair, I was gonna say that's the only way. How else could we have their suit? But in Oris, we infiltrated the Team Magma
guys, and we took their shit.
I'm kind of indifferent. I genuinely believe, it is just my little theory about it, that Necrozma's taking light. They're aware of this, and they also need him to take the light to get some type of goal or objective. Their objective is that he takes the light that way that maybe they can benefit off of it. Maybe they wait for him to travel through dimensions.
Probably.
Maybe so. And maybe they're aware of it, and maybe they're so curious on it where they want to travel through dimensions as well, and they need him to absorb the light so you can go to the next one, pass through that, maybe follow. I don't know. I genuinely believe that they feel like maybe some type of objective behind it.
Okay, so the last thing for Ultra Megalopolis. The Pokemon website itself says, within this world, wrapped in darkness, a mysterious tower-like building shines with brilliant light. What could possibly wait atop it? So what's at the top of the fucking tower?
Oh my god, it's that star thing at the end of the trailer. Bam.
But last time we were saying that was gonna be Necrozma without his armor.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. The star looking thing that looks like Necrozma without his armor. That's what I think it's gonna be. Cause I remember seeing that cutscene. Yeah. Cause I remember seeing that cutscene where the Solgaleo that was possessed by Necrozma, who had the Necrozma armor, he was like losing his shit when he was at the top of the spherical base. He's just losing his shit, getting all mad at shit. Maybe that's where the duel happens. Who knows? I mean, that could be a possibility. He could absorb so much light that his armor pops off. And he transcends. Now. This is his new form once he's absorbed to a certain point amount of light. Bam! I am the star!
Last plot line. What if the Ultra Recon Squad did what Luzamine couldn't or didn't, and actually got Ultra Beasts to work for them. And they are the bad guys, and they're using the Cosmos Steel Light from our world.
Yep, I could. That's my theory right there. I
That'd be dope. That'd be actually really dope.
Luzamine is a psychotic bitch. He is not mentally
second-rate ass villain.
These guys are.
That's what it ends up being, and that's why they're on the hunt to collect Ultra Beasts.
I can see that. I can see that.
Well, speaking of Ultra Beasts,
hey,
we got pretty juicy. It's time to get even juicier. Because we have what's probably one of the dopest Ultra Beasts to date.
I love this.
Apparently, the Ultra Recon Squad brings it with them, which only supports the theory I just said of them collecting Ultra Beasts. But it's UV adhesive. Displays many emotions and is said to be able to understand human speech if it spends enough time together with them. Their large heads are filled with venom, and they fire this venom from the poisonous needles on top of them. So,
I love it.
Initial thoughts.
I love it.
Initial thoughts, the thing is going to be, if the stats are right, the thing is going to be so fucking powerful. It is a fairy slayer. It is a fairy slayer. What we needed, the Tapus have been running this meta. We need them to be torn to bits. And this thing could do it. But it's only if they do it right. If this thing has like base 80 stats all across the board,
it's an Ultra Beast. It can't just have base 80 stats, though.
Look, I'm just hypothetically saying, if this thing is bad, I'm just hypothetically saying, you know?
I think it's either gonna be one of these things where it's built like Mew, and it's just gonna like be naturally bulky, or it's gonna be a glass cannon, 100%.
I saw a ton of people saying that we don't, if I'm not mistaken, don't have a Pixie from Sun and Moon. This thing could be the Pixie, which if it is, that would be fucking nuts.
But Ultra Beasts aren't legendary Pokemon.
I mean, no, you're right. But we could just hypothetically say that if the thing has the stats of a Pixie, that could be pretty nuts. That could be pretty nuts.
I would rather get an actual Pixie than an Ultra Beast Pixie.
Yeah.
I would rather us either not get one at all than to just substitute an Ultra Beast and say, because if that's the case, then Ultra Beasts are legendary Pokemon.
They just have the same abilities.
So,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, all I know, this thing is going to be a threat. I saw pure poison. This thing is going to be a threat. I was sitting there saying, oh, it's one of our first, poison legendaries. I'm like, oh, Nihilego poison. Who the fuck remembers that whack-ass squid? Miss me with that shit.
I said the same thing in my trailer review, and everyone's like, did you forget about the rock poison Nihilego?
I'm like,
yes, I did.
Proudly.
100%.
That shit is irrelevant. Well, I can't say that because it plays a big story, but I mean, you know what I mean. This thing is
I love it.
It reminds me of like some Majin Buu state. So I'm like, this thing looks cool as fuck. I love it.
I just love it. Like it doesn't remind me of shit. It doesn't like look like anything that I've seen before. It just looks amazing. It's just really a dope ass.
I like it because it's a potential poison type, which is the threat. We need more strong poisons. These fairies have been living lavishly too long. We need poisons to slaughter them.
It's time to eradicate the fairies.
Fuck these Tapus.
Yeah, that's a new hashtag.
The only other option, the difference I would make with this is I kind of wish, looking at it, it was dragon poison.
Honestly, kind of same. Just cause our last dragon, don't we have Dragolds? If I'm not mistaken, he's dragon poison. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's like Dragold. Yeah, he hits hard, but that's it. That's actually it. He can't move for the life of him. That's it. So it's like I wish that this thing we had a fast dragon poison. That sounds insane.
Poison. That'd be fucking. You gotta chill out.
I know when X and Y and when Oris came out, Sun and Moon came out, everyone's like, stop adding dragon typing to everything and this and that, yada yada. But this is the one thing I want dragon typing. I'm sorry. If a Alolan Executor can be a dragon, this.
I was gonna say a tree. A tree. Yes, here comes the theory. Oh, it's actually a dragon fruit. Fuck that shit, dude. This thing's from an alternate dimension. But what's weird too is it doesn't look anything like an Ultra Beast. This one looks more alien, and all the other Ultra Beasts, they look like actual, like, okay, what the fuck's going on? Whereas this looks more like a little miniature alien from space.
Yeah.
The other ones actually look like they're from alternate dimension. This one, I could use from an alternate dimension, but it's kind of like a little chibi, kawaii, like kind of like a little.
This shit is cute, dog. This shit is
cute.
Adorable.
I clap.
Oh.
All right.
Stop doing this, dog. I'm tired of all this shit. Real
I
talk.
apologize. I'm really sorry, man. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. I
What
apologize.
the fuck?
So I know that's the only new Ultra Beast we've gotten.
But
obviously, I mean, we could sit here and talk about its role in the story and this and that. I think it's self-explanatory enough. It's called the Ultra Recon Squad. They went, did the reconnaissance, they found it, they're using it.
All right.
I think that's simple as it gets. The question then becomes, how do we get it? I feel like at the end of the story,
Maybe it's
right,
post
beat the
game.
shit out of them, and they're just gonna be like, here, take this mod.
Yeah, if they do that, I won't be upset. I want it to at least have some type of role. Like they give all the
role
ultra.
is it's gonna fight for the Ultra Recon Squad, and I guarantee you, at the end of the story, once we save the world or pummel them into shit, they're gonna
Oh well,
say,
yeah,
wow,
you're right. You're right.
You're such a strong trainer. Here, take this mod. I feel like that's exactly what's gonna end up happening.
Some type null type of bullshit.
Basically, yeah, 100%. That's exactly what it's gonna be like.
Oh, speaking of type null, new Silvally form, please, or make a new hybrid. Because Silvally sucks! He's trash!
It's not happening next.
Dog, he's made to defeat Ultra Beasts. Why do all the Ultra Beasts slaughter him? Why? He can't stand up.
His role. He's played his role.
What role? Dude, they all destroy him. They take turns of playing volleyball with him.
that nigga gets tossed. That nigga gets tossed.
And he failed
Look,
miserably. It's
I'm
not
just
happening.
begging. I'm begging. And it's like a Gladion becomes a genius. He's like, you know, I'll make another one. Or at least a Mega Silvally.
Nah, dog. It's not happening.
That mod looks too cool and too hyped up.
You may as well make Arceus again, dog.
Nah, dog. It can't be because it's supposed to be a miniature Arceus, dog.
No, I know, but I mean, like, it'd just be cool. Cause I mean, come on, miniature Arceus, but he sucks. Like, come on, dog. You tried, but you failed.
He can't be as good or better than Arceus, Nexus.
He's one of the biggest.
Just a little boost. Just a little boost.
So at least base 100 everything. I'm just
give us a
sad,
pixie.
man. I'm just sad. I mean, I guess you're right. I'm just sad, man. I love that mod. Looks way too cool and way too hyped up to not even stand a chance against these Ultra Beasts.
You know, Nexus, it's not even trolling. I 100% don't give a shit about that mod.
Silvally, yeah.
It's the most irrelevant thing. I 100%.
Like, I mean, but like you know what I mean. Like his story's hyped up. You know what I mean?
He looks cool and this and that. Yada yada. I think he's ugly as dick.
Wow.
I think his story is kind of cool, but it's
they hyped him up just for to be.
Yeah, they hyped him up.
Nothing.
Just for what? For what?
Even if he was good, I would still look at him and be like,
No, but at least think about it. While he may be back at Petalvia in the story, what did he do? What did he do? They hyped him up to stop the Ultra Beast? No, you see Gladion go out there?
But no, Nexus, he was made to do that. But before they even got a chance to, like, do anything with him or give him a chance to grow or shit, Gladion stole him and ran. He didn't want them to continue experimenting on him.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he never got the chance to grow and do all that shit.
Yeah. That sounds so cheesy and anime.
So
like.
the idea was that they were making a mon to, and it actually wasn't Type Null like a defective one or some shit?
He was the Chimera. Yeah, the defective Chimera.
Yeah, like he wasn't even the final project that they were working on.
And then through the bond, he evolved. Some shit like that, yeah. It's just unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate.
He's bad.
Pay your respects to him, man.
He's bad.
Like I said, I like the idea of what they're going with. It's cool if they made an Ultra Beast Slayer, but I just me personally,
I'd love to know.
Was cool.
What is he slaying? A paper that says Ultra Beast written? That's his Ultra Beast? Like, what is he slaying?
How every single time, yo. Alright, so speaking of Ultra Beast, I was gonna say, we only had one new Ultra Beast, but we have been giving additional details.
Oh no.
Previous Ultra
Beast. Full to say to these niggas.
And the first one we're gonna talk about is probably the most intriguing one so far. What is his name? What is his
Assembly?
Name? Assembly. Yes, that's what it is. UB0 bullshit Assembly. So he's Rock Steel.
Oh.
Are we saying goodbye to Mega Aggron, or is UB
Mega Aggron's like just neutral steel. Mega Aggron bullying.
No, I know, but I mean he's basically a Beast Boost version of Aggron.
He's basically Beast Boost, which Game Freak, why? You had a perfect opportunity to make this guy Steel Ghost. A perfect opportunity. But instead it said, let's do Rock. Yeah, Steel Ghost would have been godlike.
Why?
Because this guy looks like a ghost. Look at his eyes, dude. He looks all spooky and shit like that, man. So like ghost typing.
Maybe I could see that. Maybe.
I would have loved Steel Ghost, but instead they're like, oh, let's make it a rock. It's a rock. I'm like, why, man?
Because it's a wall. He's literally made of stones.
That typing is trash, right? It literally needs to eat. Like, he can do it. They can do it right though. They can do it right because you look at Monza Tyranitar, who is godlike, terrible typing, but it's still so powerful. But they have to do it right. If he has a trash move pool, or if they spread out his stats in a terrible way, no. Welcome to you, right now, my brother.
He's my brother. I can tell you right now, he's gonna.
My brother.
I can tell you right now, he's probably gonna have like base 200 defense. Whether or not they'll make him like Registeel, where he's like equally bulky on both sides, is a whole different question. Maybe he will fall to a water gun. Who knows? But I don't
like all the Ultra Bees have like one like all massive one nuke stat. You know what I mean? Like there's always one stat that stands out.
It's gonna be
defense 100%. Yep.
But only problem here is the one move that they've shown him using is Iron Defense, which
upsetting.
He's a wall. We get it. He's very bulky, but I feel like he's gonna have shit for offense. I think the best thing they could do for him in this sense would be to give him Curse.
I think the lowest type of, I mean, they could do like, I don't think they would do anything lower than like 30 though. I think, Curse would be nice. I think I could honestly just go with like 50 attack, I'm gonna be honest. I'd love something higher than that. I'd at least love something decent, like 80, 85, please. If you're watching, please. But like, no.
You're gonna see a toxic Curse set on this thing. He's just gonna sit.
I mean, if he gets recovery, he'd be something.
I was gonna say recover, but I really don't want that to happen.
I don't want it to happen because imagine if Celesteela had Roost. Oh no. No Ultra Beast would be better than that fucking behemoth, dude. Oh my god.
Well, the other Ultra Beast that we've been given before, I was actually kind of pleasantly surprised because
it
was a surprise to find out the information about him, because obviously Assembly, you look at it and you're like, it's a wall. Rock Steel, kind of figure that out, whatever. He's defensive, cool. But this one,
Fire
Ghost? What's his name? UB
Burst.
UB Burst. He's Fire Ghost, which just looking at him, I didn't see that.
How?
Coming.
Right, I thought Fairy Fighting.
He's the embodiment of fireworks. That's the idea behind it. He's a firework. This nigga looks like the candy I used to eat as a kid. But he's a firework. And
he's kind of cool. He's kind of cool.
Signature move.
Mind Blown?
Yeah, Mind Blown.
He has his own signature move, Mind Blown, which the trailer very specifically, I don't know if you guys picked up on this.
I did.
Very specifically made sure to show us that it does recoil damage. With this, it's a fire type special move. The user sacrifices half of its maximum HP to deal damage. It seems par for the course for UV Burst, which attacks others by blowing up its own head. And despite its comical appearance, this move packs some serious power. So, what is this move doing? What is this base power if you have to sacrifice half your HP for it?
150 probably?
I got 180. It has to be really strong or some shit like that. I'm gonna say right now.
Metagross.
Yeah, 180 probably.
That's 180. I'm 100% say it's a 180 stab fire move. 180 stab fire move has to.
And he's gonna be amazing in special attack.
I think the thing is gonna be all out offensive, subpar to good speed, no defenses, no HP.
It's a choice card.
I don't think it'll have. Yeah, I don't think
it's a choice card.
It's a choice card.
Basically.
I don't think it'll have any defenses. I think its speed will be like 90. I don't think it's gonna be, like you said, I don't think it's gonna be anything over the top.
Alright. I think attack stats are gonna be fucking insane. I think it's gonna hit like a truck.
Will be insane. I don't think its physical attack will.
Its physical attack, well, it'll be something where it's like it works. You know what I mean?
It'll be like
something with it.
Yeah, it'll work versus special attack of like 150, some shit like that. It'll work.
It's a choice card.
See, the thing is though, is I thought of things typing, and I'm like, the amount of weaknesses it has, like, I mean, you know what? A round of applause to you, my good friend. You quad resist bug. Let's give a round of applause to you. But otherwise, this thing is weak to dark. This thing is weak to ghost.
Water.
This thing is weak to water, to ground, to rocks. I'm like, oh my god, so defensively, terrible. Offensively, it's a behemoth. There are mons like Alola Marowak and
Chandelure.
Chandelure, yeah, that just run how they just can tear.
It's a stronger Chandelure.
Stronger Chandelure, dude. Stronger Chandelure. So I mean, this thing is gonna hit really hard, but it will not take a hit, my brother.
It'd be interesting to see what Z Mind Bloom does.
Yeah, that's gonna blow my mind. That's
You know that's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah.
Ferrinium Z and click on that move, dog. Sacrifice your whole HP to kill the enemy team. The whole team.
God, this dude throws off his head like dog. Like, how does he see? That's my question. Like, he's throwing off his head, man. I'm the metagross right now. I'm like, dog, what the fuck's going on? Someone bring me back to Hoenn.
Take me back to Hoenn. Anyways, you guys, let us know in the comment section below. We talked about a whole host, a whole array of things in today's recap video of sorts. And I feel like we're not going to have too many more of these before the games come out. The game comes out in a month.
Yeah, we'll have like very minuscule trailers being vague. To get anything.
I don't know. I think we'll have at least one more really detailed trailer. I think we'll have like 2 or 3 little informational trailers here and there, like adding typings and this and that. But I think we'll get one more real big, fat, plump, juicy.
I don't know about Alola mons.
We're gonna get one more trailer.
Alola mons.
We're gonna get one more trailer, at least a Coral scanner.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got Alolan mons, maybe. But I mean, otherwise, that's really it. I mean, that's really it. Usually, when they do games like these, you look at their history of like Platinum, Black, White 2. It's not like any extreme new Pokemon. It's just legends, different forms. That's it. So I mean, we got. I guess. Well, we kind of expected, they kind of didn't, but.
Well, I mean, the only other thing I could compare it to is look at the new Megas we got in X and Y, and then look at the Megas we got in Oris.
In Oris, yep. It's a good comparison.
So look at the Ultra Beasts we got in Sun and Moon. So
the Ultra Beasts we got now.
3 Ultra Beasts in Ultra Sun and Moon. So I feel like we got a couple more Ultra Beasts on the way. But either way, you guys, let us know in the comment section below what you guys think. And make sure you check out Nick and Nexus's channels, linked below as well. Thank you to both of you guys for joining us. And I don't know, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Like we said, like we started the video, I'm definitely hyped to play the games. Much more hyped.
Absolutely.
Last trailer. So
I saw a Mantine trailer and I was sold. I was like, give me this game, dude.
It's not that serious.
That shit was cool, man.
Anyways, you guys, we're gonna get up out of here. Hit the like button down below for us if you guys are hyped for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and we'll catch you guys next time. Until then,
bye guys.
We are
Bye, friends.
Bye, bajillion.